So I'm once again back to prove to others that I can work on Active Directory using a virtual machine I made last week in Azure, in Microsoft Azure. So for this week, I had to make my virtual machine a domain controller for an Active Directory. And as we can see down here, that I have connected to an Active Directory service, and I, because of these options, indicates that I am indeed this server is indeed the domain controller. Now you may be wondering, Dunaway, why is your VM different than what you had last week? Well, come to find out that this VM I had chosen to make last week did not have the correct functions I needed to make an Active Directory, and I didn't know how to use it. And so I found one that I knew how to use, and whenever I did make it a new one, I had put only 1 gigabyte of RAM, and so the server manager page was just crashing all the time. I couldn't really even access my VM, and so I deleted that VM and the VM before that, obviously, and I made this VM. I guess maybe it wasn't obviously deleted, but I did delete them, and then I made this VM with the same settings as the other ones, except for this has 8 gigabytes of RAM, and so I can actually run the server manager. And that was a huge stepping point for me because I was confused. My teacher had said that I can choose whatever hardware I want to use, and so I went with what was basic and what was cheap. Well, I don't think I or him realized that you're going to need more than just 1 gigabyte for to manage a server. And so I upgraded and I got it to work. It was awesome. I felt great. I had to create server. I went to add roles and futures. I had typed in everything, added the Active Directory on the ensign.corp domain, and I made this the domain controller. And so you can see on this slide that I am showing you through the GUI that I am indeed logged in into the domain, the Ensign domain. And we can see that right here. You see admin. We can also see through PowerShell using the command who am I that I am also signed into the Ensign domain. I decided that I wanted to provide a third proof that I am inside this domain because I wanted to be sure for myself that yes, indeed, I am in this. And so we go over here, and I got here by going through tools and going to Active Directory Domains and Trust. If you can see that I am in the Ensign Corp domain. So that is my server as an Active Directory domain service, you being a domain controller.